And a 9-year-old girl shot in the back near Robles Park in Tampa Heights. Nico Clemens, our reporter at police headquarters. So what led up to this, Nico?
We'll keep Jennifer first. Another senseless shooting. This time, a young girl is the victim. And
how many of y'all would have just imagined that the news reporter in Tampa Bay would have been like, another senseless shoot? Like, when I think of Tampa Bay, I think of Tom Brady, man. There's not a city you go to where it's just not like perpetual chaos and violence and kids being caught in the crossfire and like, I'm not even gonna lie. You know, I'm a lot of videos in, and it still took me aback. Like, Tampa Bay, like, it's like always like senseless gun violence, and I know that they have a Sun community down. I know that. It's just like, I guess I'm just in my feelings because I'm thinking, I was hoping Tom Brady would come back, and I'm glad he did, and I kind of associate that city with him now in my mind. And I was like, wait a second. That place is a very violent, dangerous, hellhole full of Sun people.
we'll keep Jennifer first. Another senseless shooting. This time, a young girl is the victim, and she had nothing to do with any of this, according to people who live in that neighborhood. But this started on a basketball court. We're now here at Tampa Police headquarters. Police have since left that neighborhood, but people in the Robles Park community, they are heartbroken for this child and at the same time feeling uneasy tonight.
I don't feel that this is a safe place for kids.
People.
You hear this, sister? This is not me saying this. This isn't Candace Owens or... This is a most likely single mother from this neighborhood saying this.
I don't feel that this is a safe place for kids.
People in the Robles Park neighborhood say kids were playing at the basketball court when things took a violent turn.
The kids was arguing over a basketball game, and the young man got mad about it. But it's nothing to be that serious about.
Desma Smith didn't want to show her face, but she lives feet away from where police say a teenage boy shot a 9-year-old girl in the back.
Where a Sun team shot a 9-year-old girl in the back. And according to the news reporter and the woman, this is normal. This is just how these people live. And the rest of the world thinks that these people are being chased around by police and they're just in fear of glacier gliders and they just want to, live their pious little lives without being profiled by police and chased down by vigilantes and Trump supporters. And that's what the rest of the world thinks. That's what people in other countries think these people's lives are centered around. Living on the margins of life, trying to just duck the systematic racism and the institutional disparities that plague their life. No, these people are terrified of the teenage boys and the young men in their communities. And they're being terrorized by them.
Back.
I heard one little pop, then I heard people screaming. So I came to the front door and I heard a little girl saying that she had been shot.
Witnesses told police 2 teenage boys were arguing on the basketball court. One of them went home, got a gun, and started shooting towards the court.
Okay, did you hear that? These are very important nuggets because it shows you the mind state. It shows you the inability to defer gratification, the inability to see steps ahead. Can't see like a few steps ahead. Can only see in that moment. He went and got a gun and then shot towards the basketball court. So this is a kid, one kid having an argument with another kid. One kid leaves and goes and gets a gun. He comes back outside at a distance and just starts shooting at the basketball court. That's how people blocks away get hit with stray bullets. That's how the old lady sitting at the dinner table gets hit blocks away. That's how somebody just happened to be passing in a car at that specific moment gets shot dead. Now do you see how the gun memorial is full of sisters? Twice as many sisters as Glacier Glider women on it. Because of stuff like this that doesn't happen in other communities. Other people in other communities, yeah, there's killings, there's murders, there's domestic stuff. But then you take these, where 9-year-old girl is just at the basketball court. She sees two guys arguing, one leaves. And then boom, a bullet hits her out of nowhere. Because the guy came back, stood at a distance, and just fired in the general vicinity of the basketball court.
Witnesses told police 2 teenage boys were arguing on the basketball court. One of them went home, got a gun, and started shooting towards the court. The little girl was caught in the crossfire. Smith says she called 911.
The little girl, she's a very strong person. She was calm. She was saying that she's going to be okay.
She a strong Sun woman at the age of 9. This place is a jungle. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all about no racism, no institution, nothing. A 9-year-old girl got to be a strong Sun woman. She got to be like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. Just a little bullet, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got some tweezers or something. I'll pull it out myself. My God, you people are. And then these are the loudest people in any room. These the ones always talking about somebody else doing something to them. Somebody said something. Somebody unconsciously biased towards them. Somebody got privilege. Well, yeah, I guess it is a privilege to not have to live around y'all. That's really what glider privilege is. Not having to live around y'all.
The little girl, she's a very strong person. She was calm. She was saying that she's going to be okay.
Police arrested the teen. As the investigation grows, many like Smith are ready to pack up and leave.
You let your kids outside to go play, and this is, their life is in danger. That's nerve-wracking.
So Michelle Obama not going to be happy with her, man. She trying to leave, man. This woman trying to leave, man. Ankles Johnson. We're going to call her Ankles Jackson. Ankles Jackson, because she's scared to show her face. She can't even show her face on the news to her. Is that dangerous? Some Sun teams gonna come around the neighborhood tomorrow, holding all the women at gunpoint. Pull up your pants legs. This woman want to leave, man. Michelle Obama don't understand why you want to leave this area, man. She wouldn't understand. Michelle Obama would be perplexed by this, man.
I want to remind white folks that y'all were running from us, because
This family.
this family,
Yeah.
this family, with all the values that you read about,
Yeah.
you were running from us, and you're still running, because we're no different than the immigrant families that are moving in, the families in Pilsen, the families that are coming from other places to try to do better. But because we can so easily wash over who we really were because of the color of our skin, because of the texture of our hair, that's what divides countries.
Artificially as well.
Artificial things that don't even touch on the values that people bring to life. And being the Black first family gave America and the world an opportunity to see the truth of who we are as Black people, as others. That we are just as, and oftentimes better than, many of the people who doubt us.
Yeah.
As the investigation grows, many like Smith are ready to pack up and leave.
You let your kids outside to go play, and this is, their life is in danger. That's nerve-wracking.
That young girl rushed to the hospital. Police say she's in stable condition tonight. Of course, this investigation is far from over. We will no doubt learn much more in the coming days and weeks. Live in Tampa, I'm Nico Clemens, 8 on your side.
We were driving, and I heard gunshots, and I ducked down, and then that's when Sierra said, "Mom, I'm shot."
Just a day before, Sierra Wells was celebrating her 20th birthday.
Wow. Sister can't even drive down the street. Can't play basketball. Can't. LeBron was right, man. LeBron's tweet was actually right. As much as I've criticized LeBron for that idiotic tweet that he put out after Ahmaud Arbery got caught stealing, I have to say this, man. There was some truth to that, man. You can't play basketball. You can't drive down the street. Just a violent neighbor community. And this happens. Let me tell you something. If the city got 500,000 people in it, this happens every other day. If it got 1 million people, this happens every day in the Sun community, in that city. Because you have to give the caveat, in the Sun community. Just drive down the street, boom, dead.
We were driving, and I heard gunshots, and I ducked down, and then that's when Sierra said, "Mom, I'm shot."
Just a day before, Sierra Wells was celebrating her 20th birthday.
My firstborn.
Waquita Wells, Sierra, and her 11-year-old sister were driving together to the grocery store Monday afternoon.
We left at home. All she wanted was some fruit. We was going to the market to get some fruit.
Just a few blocks from their home here on Madeline Street near 7 Mile and Hayes, someone fired shots at their SUV. 2 bullets went through the rear taillight and into Sierra's back.
I was calling for Sierra. She wasn't cautious. And I jumped out the car and said, "Somebody help me, please. Somebody help me. My baby's been shot." The police took Sierra. They grabbed her and threw her and put her in the back of the car and took her to the emergency room.
She died at the hospital.
You have no idea who would have wanted.
We don't bother nobody. We
No.
all keep to ourselves.
They keep to themselves. They try to divest. What do you call this when you divest it within within the stand? You in the stand, but you divested. We got to come up for a term for that, man. They thought that they could divest while still. And listen, I get it. It worked so far. It worked up until it worked till it didn't work. You know, we just gonna stay away from all these son words, man. All these son people, man. Just keep our head down. Don't talk to them. Yeah, but so many of them. Detroit. Your car looked like the car that somebody else got that they was beefing with, or maybe they was shooting at somebody else. Maybe you weren't the target. I mean, and I'd like to see, I mean, I wish some of the sisters would cover this story, because these women are trying to divest, man, while staying proximal. You just can't do that, man. If you gonna divest, man, you need to skedaddle, man. Or just be with it and take everything that's with it. Just be, you go to the cookout, associate with everybody, hang out. Be part of the community. Go to the functions. Hang out on the corner. Go to play cards and be in all them spaces. Do that. But don't be divested and then still be within the midst of these people are dangerous, man. And they apathetic. They don't, like, most of them are soulless. This doesn't bother anybody. Nothing. No one cares about this.
Hospital.
You have no idea who would have wanted.
We don't bother nobody. We
No.
all keep to ourselves. So this is random and senseless.
It was. Detroit police say this was a case of mistaken identity. The shooters weren't after Sierra or her family. Now 2 people are in custody.
Well, at least they caught the guys, man. Salute to that. Salute to the Detroit Police Department for catching these guys, man. It's just you got an SUV that look like somebody else's SUV. They see the SUV, they just shoot it up. They don't look. And these are the people, they're complaining about these people being profiled. They're complaining about this group of people being profiled. They just shoot they just shoot things.
Tragedy on top of tragedy for this family. 6 months ago, Waquita's husband, Sierra's dad, was hit and killed on a mini bike when someone didn't yield near where Sierra was gunned down.
Remember I told you the roads? Listen, you know I'm not a braggadocious guy. I don't brag about things or anything like that. But it is what it is, man. A year ago, I was telling you the roads is dangerous, man. Sunmen are dangerous on these roads, man. In this Detroit, 80% Sun people, hit and run. The person doesn't stop. A glider gonna stop and try to assist you. You okay, man? Somebody call the police. Don't worry. Chest compressions. I got you, man. Sun man keep on going, man. Some man got open bottles in the car and joint. You on probation. You got a warrant. You got warrants. You ain't stopping.
Tragedy on top of tragedy for this family. 6 months ago, Waquita's husband, Sierra's dad, was hit and killed on a mini bike when someone didn't yield near where Sierra was gunned down.
We all planning on leaving here anyway, because I told them, I said, it's nothing here.
They're now planning another funeral.
So now you going to divest. So, I mean, I'm trying to be funny, but it's, and listen, man, I guess cut your losses. I mean, I think she still got other children because she said that was her oldest kid. So she's lost her husband and her oldest kid in the last year to two things that I've been talking about for the roads are dangerous, and they're going to get even more dangerous. And also the sun man is shooting at everything. Just shooting. And now they're going to divest. And her husband's dead, so she can literally die. Unless she go where she go and drag some sun man there with her, go where she go. See, this is the thing I hate. They go to a nice neighborhood, and then she want to go date. She go fall for some sun thug on a rebound from her husband and bring him around there, and now the neighborhood's just terrible now again. But just bring the same problems with it. That's why I don't think these women can divest, man. And I'm not saying date a glider or a hombrito. You find you a sun man that's worth a damn. But I don't think she's into that. She looks like I don't think she can take. I don't think a relationship is what on her mind. I think though she just wants to get away from these sun people, and I wish her the best, man. I hope she can find a way to get away from these sun people, man. Because it's really not working out for
her. We all planning on leaving here anyway. Because I told them, I said, it's nothing here.
They're now planning another funeral instead of planning the family's move to Florida.
No! No! You're moving to Florida? No! You gotta move to like Montana, North Dakota, Hawaii, Alaska, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. Moving to Florida? You might as well move to the South Bronx. You might as well move to Southeast DC or North Philly. Like, you're moving to Florida?
All planning on leaving here anyway. Because I told them, I said, it's nothing here.
They're now planning another funeral instead of planning the family's move to Florida.
My baby didn't deserve this. We don't deserve this.
A fundraising page has been set up to help pay for Sierra's funeral. If you want to donate, head to this story on our website. Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.